We have been watching the Monroe camera, especially this morning. 2 new shots there from the government center in our downtown area. I mean, I'm telling you, 15 minutes or so ago, this was almost completely widespread, and you can see clearing out pretty quickly as the wind has started to pick up there across Monroe. Still officially at the sensor that we have, the data says a 1/4 mile of visibility. So this does mean there for parts of Union County, you may still see some dense fog. Rock Hill, Chester, still seeing less than a 1/4 mile of visibility, and we still have pretty dense fog there down towards southern York, Chester, Chesterfield, and of course Lancaster counties too. But most of the dense fog I do expect to be wrapped up by about 8 a.m. So we got about 15 minutes or so to go. And then the official dense fog advisory that is in place for Lancaster County, that will be canceled at 9 a.m. So what else do we have other than the fog? Well, temperatures pretty mild out there. Mid-50s across most of the Piedmont, upper 40s there up toward the mountains, but really not a shabby start to the day other than that little bit of muggy air, at least in place for April. Temperatures already reaching the lower 60s by 9 a.m. Then we are back in action all the way up into the mid-70s under a mostly sunny sky by the second half of today. So plenty of time to get outside, spending time with friends, family, Easter egg hunts, or really just enjoying that time outside. Whether you do celebrate Easter or not, the weather looks pretty great this afternoon. But what you will notice by the late afternoon and eventually the evening hours is increasing cloud cover. That's all ahead of our next chance to see rain, which we've been talking for a few days now, is Monday. And this is going to be a widespread rain event. I do expect a few showers to be possible for the mountains and foothills by about 7 o'clock this evening, but really the majority of our rain comes in post midnight, especially across the Piedmont. Notice the timing here, 3 a.m. Let's progress forward toward about 7 a.m. You can see all of that widespread rainfall. This will be in place just as many of you are heading out to maybe work or school in Sunday or on Monday morning. So please keep this in mind. Rain will be widespread. There could be some ponding on the roadways and a little bit of localized flooding. The best chance to see rain, and the heaviest rain at that, between 9, 10, and 11 a.m. across the Piedmont. Now, what we eventually see as we get closer to the early afternoon is some clearing, but I don't expect this to be completely rain-free and clear from the clouds until closer to about 5, 6 p.m. So this will be mostly all day, but primarily morning and very early afternoon. Now, how much rain could we see? Well, about 1 inch for most of you. So that's why I expect some minor flooding possible, but not a ton, because this, of course, will fall over a multiple hour time period. So flash flooding shouldn't be a big risk for us. Now, it's not just the rain tomorrow. It's going to be a raw day partially because of this. Look at the high temperatures in the upper 40s. This will be because of cold air damming, or what's often referred to as the wedge. You may have heard it right here on WCNC a few times. It's because of high pressure to the north, kind of pushing that up. South or northeasterly rather wind toward us, bringing in cold air that kind of gets trapped there on the east side of the Appalachian Mountains. Now, eventually warm, moist air coming in from the storm system is going to provide all that rain and all that moisture. But because warm, moist air is less dense than cold air, it'll be a little bit higher up, which is why that cold air gets trapped. It's closer to the ground. We have warm, moist air on top, and that's why you get rain, cloud cover, and of course, all of that cold air too. So the overnight low, so temperatures tomorrow morning in the mid 40s, I think we'll get close to 50 degrees, but likely not quite there by the afternoon. Of course, we clear out by the second half of Monday, making way for a sunny and gorgeous Tuesday with highs in the mid 60s. Then we are back in the upper 70s and lower 80s as we head toward the weekend.
All right, Brittany, thank you.